Hello tribe and friends of the T2. This is the third attempt making this video as my microphone didn't work out. So I tried this combination with wireless microphone this time and hope that you'll hear all my rambling. Welcome to how to survive and repair a crash on the T2. This is a part of the T2 story. I didn't expect it to happen anytime soon. Yet again, we all make mistakes, so do I. So I'm just a normal bloke like you guys, and this simply happens. Well, as far as I know for now, I've parted it in 3 sections, so that will have the introduction, what happened, how it happened, and how it looked like. The second part will be how to, well, fix the part, and finally we will going to do the major part of the repairs and get things together again. So I would assume you to have risen some tension for my rambling to finish, and I would say let's jump straight into it. Thanks for being here.
So this is a sad day for the T2 Cruza, which I had, or having bits and pieces, because it just, well, it was reliable. The only thing that wasn't reliable, that was me. Now, the launch went decently fine until it worked out to be like it was tail heavy and it went 90-degree vertical. So I had the options of well, pushing it around with ailerons, but somehow the tail servos didn't work. Let me see where I bashed in. Let me show you where I bashed into. Finally, it ended up in this pole. And while one wing ended up 2 meters behind this hedge, the other part with the canopy and the stuff, which is more or less intact, went about 25 meters into a field. Well, that was unfortunate. Let's make an educated guess who is the one who will order a new T2 PNP Cruza. Yeah, that's me. Side note, if you need another wing, I've got one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
JustFPV.
Let's take a look at the damage that crash caused. You can see there's a wing there that looks fine. There's a tail section which looks fine. Nothing happened, to be honest. And even everything works here. So as it bashed into the pole, let's have a look. You can see there's a missing hatch here. There's no big deal. You can see GPS module is still intact or inside. Inside the plane itself, everything seems good for now, but that's not entirely true, as the front section got a beating and needs a little bit of drop of glue. U-Hooper will do the job. Further, you can see some wood which has been ripped off or broken. No biggie. We will deal with that. And well, other than that, we can have a look at the nose section in which the crash ended up with. You can see the piece of wood still intact there, more or less. So a little bit of dirt, and of course it has taken the beating too. But as mentioned, a drop of glue will sort this out, and this is back in service again. Well, so much for the nose and the fuselage. As we bashed in the pole, you can see the wing didn't get so easy with it. So apparently it must be the place where the wing did take the beating, and the impact caused some things to fall off, as let's say the motor block, which took one wire from the ESC, which isn't bad after all, because it's just some kind of soldering I have to put on again. The pad on the ESC isn't ripped off, so no biggie. Of course, some foam pieces and so on. You can see the flaps section here has well, done its job for now. It's done, it's finished. So the wing needs to be disassembled and scavenged. Further, the servo here, I don't know if this works. I will have to find out. I guess it will. but that's entirely demolished. Oh yeah, let's have a look here. You can see the wing connectors. The wing connectors had the piece of plastic here you can flip, and these broke off. Of course they did. Further, the spars that go through the fuselage, they got entirely squashed, and they took the most of the damage, to be honest. I was pleased and surprised nothing further evil has happened. So, if I turn it around, you can see it from top. You can see it had enjoyed some force, and you can see the foam break here. So this wing, I will say, is finalized. Wouldn't you agree? So nothing else to do but to scavenge the parts and get some spares.
Boy, that's messed up, ain't it?
Of course, we already got those spares because I ordered ones. There's some, and you can see there's an entire new wing because the other one, you did see that is demolished. That's what you get when you order a new wing. It looks bright and shiny. Foam is finally a production standard, not like pre-production model I had. It's not glued together. You can see the flap is here and the other one is here. So the nice thing about this is you can entirely lay out the components as you wish, which gives me some additional freedom, which I never thought I would get. Yet again, here we are! Okay, further along with the things I needed, I ordered the kit with the wood parts, because you can see that part from the nose, that was demolished, so we will change that. We will add some new spars here and there, like these. I got a whole bunch of those. In detail, and of course if you order wings you get two. There are the wing rods, or the push rods, linkage things, not bent, so yeah, they will do a good job then in the future. Here we had the little wing knob set, which as I mentioned broke off, so no biggie, just screw them on and we're good again. Then we have the hatches, a whole set of new hatches is here. So yeah, no big problem. And because I was curious, I said, well, you said you had those rod introducers. Let me get a sneak peek on those. So these are here. And they're simply just put on the rod, and there you go. Fine.
Well, now that we have the pieces together and everything is scoped in damage, and we can see what went wrong. Well, what caused the damage, by the way? What was the problem? What was the issue? Why did it even get there? Well, that's an easy one. When you look at it from a different angle and how we get there, then it's easy enough. See, I've got this camera up here. You've seen this guy from Greece, Dempa, who did the sign to his because he was inspired to do so, and he asked me, well, how did you do? And well, about the wires and of course LEDs later on. Well, I wanted to hide those wires because those are really not nice to see here in the video all the time. It looks like, oh, you just filled something around like this crap. I have to do better than that, and I will do better, of course. But I decided to hide the wires within the tube here, so I did some working on it and supplied it with power here and there, and everything went good. I would say, yeah, cool, works, cool, yeah, right, and checked it out, and the run cam did do the job, and I was happy. Now, on the field, I got stressed because my mate was already launching, and I said, well, hang on, I'll be there in a second, and just, well, waited for the sat fix, everything was good. I didn't check. First thing I noticed, the run cam didn't have power. That's issue one. Well, you say, doesn't matter, I've got the Voxel camera and the stuff, and I see, yeah, it's losing it. What the heck? I will have to fix that. Okay, and then the second is, okay, it won't work. Well, you can't fiddle that out on the field, so I say, yeah, well, let's just launch straight ahead and go for it. And that was a mistake, because as I launched, that was without any function at all, because it wasn't connected. You see, there is a connector in here, and that fits into a corresponding part in this housing. Well, I don't know if you can, yeah, we can see this. Now, consider the following. As I was so smart and I was in a hurry, well, I messed it up and built it in upside down. Stupid, right. So the connector pins wasn't connected to the connector here, and basically this one was dead. That's why I didn't have power. So yeah, mystery solved. What happened and why it happened, and it happened because I didn't do the quality check it deserves. When you get your gear out there on a mission for a plane, for a flight, be sure your plane is in a good shape. I didn't check that, and I paid the price for it. So, reminder for you, check your gear, make a check, and don't just hurry launch when you didn't check your gear. That's expensive, and most commonly you will fail with that. Well, yeah. Well, we've got started things else. This works, no damage done here. Besides, the foil is a bit loose, but I have to laminate it again, and it's good. Let's continue with the next part, where we just will take a look at how we will repair the first parts, which is nose cone and fuselage. How about that? See you in the next part. Hang on. Thanks for this time. Well, welcome to how to survive and repair a T2. Welcome to how to... Well, where was it? Welcome to how to crash and survive